Today I'm going to do a quick overview of the Lee Enfield. This is the number 4 Mark I. Some of the features. This rifle is, or was, extremely common in Canada. Many people use it for a hunting rifle. It uses the .303 British cartridge, butt stock end, and I'm going to run through to the muzzle and cover many of the features that are common with the Lee Enfield rifle. So starting at the butt, we have a butt trap right here. Inside here is the cleaning kit. It is also access to the screw that holds the butt stock to this action. You will see this butt plate is brass, and you can see that it has an inlet sling swivel here. This rifle was manufactured in 1942, which is evident here on the socket. This is the Mark I, and some way you can tell this is not the original rear sight. It is a ladder sight, like originally would have had, but this is a aftermarket or later pattern stamped steel rear sight. The original sight would have had a machined aperture sight with a dial for adjusting the elevation. This just has a quick spring-loaded feature right here. This is your bolt release button. The later models, the Mark I Stars, had a piece machined in here which allowed the bolt to slide back and then flip up and come out. To remove the bolt, let's see if I can do this on camera. Lift the bolt up, slide it back. You have to push this button down and then flip up the rear sight, flip the bolt vertical, and it just slides right out. To reinsert it, same way, just slide it back in. You have to push that all the way in and then push it forward. And you go. This bolt action has a cock on close action. You can see there's got some wicked spring pressure inside putting it forward. It has a 10 round box magazine, machined in stripper clip guide, has a rotating bolt. Oh, actually I should cover the locking lugs. So this has a two lug system, and actually you can see the two locking lugs right here. This is one and this is one, and they lock into surfaces right here. You can see this surface right here, and that's how the bolt locks. I'm just going to put the bolt down with the firing pin forward. Here on top of the barrel there are some markings. Mostly you can just see the broad arrow. Coming up, you're going to see the proof marks, which is a BNP, which stands for British Nitro Proof, with a crown on top. Then there's 303, followed by a 2.222 inch, which is the length of the case. Markings. This is British Proof marked, and there are broad arrows. Can't quite make out these markings on the top of the barrel. Going forward, you can see obviously this stock has been sporterized. Oh, I want to cover one thing here. Right here, this is a holdover from the earlier Lees, and this is an actual magazine retention clasp. They actually had a chain that would run from the magazine to here, so that if you took the magazine out, which I will do here, there you go, magazine just pops right out. Up here we have a sling swivel. I will cut in some pictures of the stock. Front sight. This one is missing the front sight protector, which would wrap around and just screwed in there. What you can see with this one, you can actually just make out right here. See these lugs here? There's one on each side of the barrel. These lugs are for the bayonet lugs. So what they've done is they've slid this sight forward and put them on to cover the bayonet lugs near the muzzle. So other than that, I didn't really cover. This is the safety. Safety just rolls back, locks in. You can see it's got two lines. So safety's locked, off. Extremely common rifles in Canada, and they've seen service with the Canadian Rangers until 2017. So they've a very long-lived service rifle.